So, okay, I got a few more. They will control leaders. As I told you, she tries to control her husband Ahab. She tries to control the prophets. She tries to control Israel, the whole nation. She tries to control Elijah. But really, what they like is leaders. Because leaders are the shortcut to power and control. Leaders, if you are a leader, you will deal with a Jezebel. I promise you. In addition, they love to control families. Her family is cursed for generations. Their family is cursed for generations. I told you on the weekend, 2 Kings 11, Jezebel has a daughter. Her daughter's more controlling than she is. She has a son who becomes king. He rules for a year. His mama controls him. He dies in battle. She then slaughters all the male relatives, so there is no heir to the throne. Jezebel's daughter rules and reigns in Israel, 2 Kings 11, for 6 years, the only woman in the history of the nation to rule as a queen without a king. Control, control, control families for generations. Hear me in this, men. Let's say there is a woman, and it could be a man as well, but let's say there's somebody in your family that has more of a Jezebel tendency. If you let them, they're gonna control you, your life, your marriage. Guess what happens when you have kids? They're gonna control your kids. Guess what happens when your kids have kids? That's where my mom and dad are now. My mom and dad are awesome and I love them, so I'm grateful for them. But they will control the whole family, extended family, as many people as possible, for as many generations as possible. If you tolerate that, you're letting the least healthy person determine your legacy. The least healthy person should never determine the legacy. It should only be the most healthy person, the Elijah. They also control gifts. And the reason that a Jezebel will give a gift is why? Now you owe them. This is never grace-based giving. This is always strings attached. Okay, I'll give you money if you go to college where I tell you, if you send the kids to school where I tell you, if you buy the house that I tell you, if you move to the city that I tell you, if you live in the home that I tell you, if you marry who I tell you. And some of you received what you thought was a gift. It wasn't, it was a bribe. Later on, they're like, remember what I gave you? You owe me. Or now I need to speak into your life. I gave you money for a house. Now I get to decide the house. Now they're in. It's control. This is why, again, in the story of Naboth, she murders him, steals the land, gives it to her husband. It's something that her husband really wanted. Now he owes her. Now he owes her. Anytime she wants to pull out that card, she could be like, honey, here's what I'm telling you to do or to say. No, I don't want to do that. You owe me. I murdered Naboth and got the land. You owe me. In addition, they will control their image. How they appear matters great to them. It's not on the inside, it's the outside. These people love social media. They love to portray a life that is an illusion and a delusion. They want to appear like they are godly and beautiful and successful, and they're dangerous. It says this in 2 Kings 9:20. There's a dude named Jehu. Jehu is a dude. He's going to murder Jezebel. Jezebel here, 2 Kings 9, Jehu's coming. Here's what it says. Jezebel painted her eyes and adorned her head. Her thought was, I get my makeup on, I turn my underwear to outerwear, get my hair done, maybe I could sleep with Jehu and he won't kill me. Image, beauty, seduction leads to control.